Hi guys, my name is Betty Hope. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is such a pleasure to be here again with you guys, to share with you guys. It is very important that we make sure and we make it very intentional to give each other hope in this life, because sometimes we go through difficult situations and we are not able to share with anyone. So it is very important to check with your neighbor how they are doing, to want to know how your friend is really doing, not just the kawaida, oh, what's up, how you doing? No, find out, take the time to know how they are doing. And even if they do not tell you, it is important to give each other hope, because you might be actually helping someone who needs help without you knowing, So let us make it very intentional to speak to each other about the wonderful things that this life can offer, about the hope that there is in God, about everything that comes with the goodness and the optimism of this life. Because let me tell you something, giving hope to someone will not cost you a thing, but it might save someone's life. It might save a soul. So let me tell you something, it is very important to encourage each other, to give each other hope, to give each other words of wisdom, words of hope. I encourage each and every one of you who is watching this to do that. Anyway, today we are going to talk about a very simple word, but a very powerful word. This word is called purpose. So I looked up the meaning of purpose, and purpose is a person's resolve or a sense of determination. Resolve is to decide firmly on a course of action. You guys, this is very important. And today we are going to talk about purpose in application to different areas of our lives. Sometimes you might not know where to start. For example, someone asked me in my former video, so you're telling us to walk away. How are we supposed to walk away again? And I understand it is not that simple. Even for me, it was never that simple, because I remember there is a time that I used to feel so stuck. I used to feel so confused. I used to feel like I am lost in this maze of life, and it was so complicated. I was wondering, how do I get out of this? How do I end this cycle of toxic relationships and bad decisions? I did not know how to do it. But let me tell you something. This is very important to know. The first thing, and that is what I did in my former video, is to give you hope, to know that there is a way out, to know that it is possible to first of all walk away. It is possible. That is the first step, to give you hope. And then the second step is to share with you how to make a purposeful decision. And in this case, for the sake of emphasis, we will say that change starts with firm decisions. And this is now what we are calling determinations. Determine to make a change in your life. Determine to live a better tomorrow than yesterday. Determined to do better tomorrow than what you did today or yesterday. It is up to you to make this firm decision. And sometimes we might not know, but it is very powerful to make a decision and to stand by it. It is very powerful to determine something. Let me tell you, you guys, this is very imperative to know. Because for me, it just started with small things, because of course I was in a whole lot of mess, so anyway, it just started with small things. I decided to not lie. I decided to not do this and that. I will not give you all the details right now, but it started with small things. I decided to not speak to some of the people that I used to be friends with, and I'm telling you, that was a difficult decision, because if you need to get out of a toxic situation but you are still in the same circles, it is so impossible to get out. How will you get out if you're not changing your environment? Anyway, so today we are talking about purpose. And let me tell you something. I did not leave behind the people that I used to be friends with because they are bad people. No, 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 no. It is specifically because I desperately needed change. I desperately wanted change. I even changed my geographical environment because I desperately needed change. And that is how badly I wanted it. It was not easy, but it was so powerful to make firm decisions and to stick by them. Because I wanted change, I needed that change, and it was now or never situation. That kind of situation, yes.